Good afternoon. The VELCO Weather Hazards Outlook, valid the rest of today, Sunday, October the 5th, through next Saturday, October the 11th. And what we have going on, a couple interesting items right now. Just basically one large area of low pressure, even providing a little bit of snow. And we had a cold front that moved on through during the night and yesterday, and this is now far out to sea, and we're getting a little bit better fair weather. A lot of these clouds will be moving through parts of New York and not really being affecting us so much. A couple things I'd like to show you though. Still have a tropical systems are still pretty active off the coast of Mexico, and taking a look at that right here. This is tropical storm, or excuse me, Category 2 Hurricane Simon. And Simon is on a track that's going to take it basically toward the mainland part of Mexico and then across into the desert southwest once again. And it's interesting to note that this has been kind of the default position taking place, and these tracks continue to go through northern Mexico, and sometimes that moisture gets pulled all the way out and affects us. There might be something way down the road for that to happen, but this is again way down the road. In the meantime, what we're looking at here is just weather systems continuing to work across parts of mainly Canada, and snow and coldest temperatures holding off to our north and leaving us into really cooler temperatures, but really not that cold. And the precipitable water really tells the story with where the moisture is. Of course, down in this part area, you can see off Mexico, the Hurricane Category 2 Simon. And then you see all the dry air, a lot of dry air, of course, across the west with an upper level ridge, occasional shots of moisture coming in off the Pacific. And we remain relatively dry except for this little incoming system. This will be on Tuesday and into the day on Wednesday with a couple different shots of precipitation. Here's our next shot here. And again, area of low pressure, generally in the central part of North America, mainly in southern Canada. And it continues to swing in these little shots of moisture, but nothing really major here. But as you can see, getting into next Thursday afternoon, we still have dry weather and some really good project weather setting up. It looks like for Thursday, Friday, as well as Saturday and even Sunday. And all that real moisture is going to be held off to the south of us. And as I mentioned, the rest of Sunday should be pretty good, as well as Monday. We're seeing the precipitation pattern right here. This would be Monday. Uh, Looks like it's going to be holding off just to the west of us, and almost a glancing blow with an isolated shower, but I think most of Monday is looking pretty good. Now here comes Tuesday's moisture comes through, and we're talking probably the total amounts of precipitation here, probably about a half an inch. And so things are looking again relatively dry once this weather system moves on out. Here we're looking at about Thursday once again with kind of in-between weather systems. And you can see that that one passing disturbance off to the north of us. And then cooler high pressure begins to build in. This is a pretty good solid area of higher pressure. It's going to kind of squeeze in between these two different weather systems and set up shop. And once again, we'll be looking pretty high and dry with temperatures likely getting above normal. There's Sunday, 1026 millibar. Can't go wrong with that. After that, looks like a shot of moisture coming in from the southwest, and we'll have to watch the possibility of some gusty winds with that. And this is a look at temperatures. Again, you're looking at the purples and blues and greens there below normal. This is below normal here in these colors, green, and then of course the red above normal. And we'll be seeing some pretty good warm-ups here. As you can see, the temperatures here. We cool down basically the rest of Sunday and Monday, and then we start to warm back up, and you'll notice that we stay relatively warm up until the next cold front. That'll be happening along about Wednesday night, Thursday. A little bit of a cool down. We're looking at temperatures running about 5 degrees below normal. That's going to be consistent through the rest of the week, but high pressure will be building in. It'll be a cool area of higher pressure, and this will just keep us high and dry between weather systems until we have a warm-up. And that warm-up looks like it gets in here along about the early part of next week, just beyond this period. The interesting to note is that warm-up is looking like it's going to last. So much of the following week looks like warmer than normal temperatures, with another shot of colder air working in from parts of the Midwest. And here's the 7-day accumulated total precipitation. Once again, looks like most of the heavier rains are going to be in this particular area, and then off to the north of us. Looks like this is a little bit of Tuesday and Wednesday's moisture getting in here, with NCEP thinking there could be as much as 1 inch. It looks like the European model's starting to whittle that back considerably. And then in terms of temperature, well, this is the way things are shaping up. A little bit above normal, the near normal off to the west, colder than normal. And then that would be valid through, it looks like that would be Friday night or Saturday of next week. And then we're looking at cooler temperatures start to filter in with near normal temperatures in our neck of the woods. And again, this is going to be the main shot of colder air working in until things start to warm up later next week. And this is the Iowa State meteogram, and you can see this is centered on Montpelier. Looks like temperatures begin a little bit of a warm-up here, and looks like the maximum probably on Wednesday, and then erased as we cool back down in temperature, and then kind of level off until that next warm-up later after next coming weekend. In the tropics, dead. Nothing stirring. All good news there. Not expecting anything to flare up in the near term. And looking at the GFS ensemble data, nothing going on. Real dry and quiet until we get on basically into Tuesday and into Wednesday. This would be the most unsettled period here. And expected amounts, again, probably close to about a ½ inch or so. And the GFS ensemble looks like it's on top of it. This is a bunch of garbage here. I think will be pretty flatlined without any real issues until after this coming weekend. So this is looking pretty good at this point in time, with another shot of great project weather basically Thursday through Saturday and very likely into Sunday. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights Consulting.